look at all these Halloween decorations. These are still the old school cabins too. I'm going way too fast, aren't I? Oh no. That whole graveyard. Dragons. Couple good ones up here too. Another Mickeyville. Grogu. Lots of blueies. This is fun. Oh, look at all the lights. This is a pretty good loop. This is a good loop here. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Built a fence. Slow down a bit, you get too excited. We got Bucky. That one's spooky. Morning. And back out. That might be the best of the loops. towards the back. Oh, we'll go through there next time. Heading towards the water all the way in the back here. Path has ads for the new cabin. There's a deer right there. 2 deer. Oh, holy crap. Well, that was cool. Yep. We'll go to the end of the dock if it's open, and then turn around. This person's doing the same thing. Morning. Morning. All the way to the end. Boat coming in. No one waiting for magic yet. Morning. And they got construction going on over at Reflections, quote unquote. Go up this way. Just hit 3. Up by Trail's End and Hoop-de-Doo right here. Morning. Should be able to run down this way. Morning. Takes you to the lodge there. And we're gonna cut across here. Go down this way. Good morning. We are at Fort Wilderness doing our long run this morning. I'm doing somewhere between 10 to 12 miles. Kind of just depending on what my loops turn into. Just easy, but I'll take you around, show you some of the sights. It's actually the weekend before Wine and Dine. Wine and Dine's here in about 4 days. Which means also 4 days before Halloween. So the decorations are like awesome and crazy. So we'll take you through some of the sites you've already seen, a couple. Kind of as I do the main loops, I'm picking a couple campsite loops to go through. I already did one loop. It was just over 4 with the campsites. Could have stretched that to make it longer or make it shorter. Yeah, we're going from the cabin side now back towards the back. There's a couple loops along that path I want to hit. So let's go. Got a couple along the path here. We got a bunch in there too. See if we can go through that one. Yeah, right here. Ooh, this should be a pretty big loop. Got some skeletons hanging out. We got a bunch of different blow-ups and statues. A bunch coming up here too. A lot of these buckies. Whew. We've got different scenes there. All sorts of different setups here. Probably every Halloween blow up you can imagine. Alright, finishes that loop. Keep heading towards the water again. Put some loops on the other side. Maybe do the back trail too. There's like one little trail you can do. More buckies. We're gonna turn and go down through this loop here. This is a pretty good one. Lots down here. Lots of hitchhiking ghosts too. Lots of those. And then I used to drive around, people put candy out as well for trick-or-treating. That just like goes on all week pretty much. More buckies. Multiple buckies. They have a whole castle into their RV. This is cool. It's a good long run. pretty good loop too. Hocus pocus. Man, that one sticked out too. Tons of them out this way. More of those castles, the entrance. They have a projector. That one's cool. I don't think I've seen that yet. Gosh. Getting stuff like up on their RV. Squirrel. And that's that loop. That was a good one. Keep going towards the back. We'll do the nature trail, which will take us into the back of another camp site section. We're back towards the water. If you cut a right back here, it's still open. It's a nature path, kind of down through this. Gonna get all nice and sandy though. Show you there's some critters out here too. Excited to get off the sand here. There we go. Yeah, looks like it's all still open. It's not super long. It takes you around. Oh, there's a deer. Takes you around here on the water. And around one of the little watersheds here. And back through the campsites, kind of on the other side. Another deer right in front of us. Oh, hi, you're the one we saw earlier. You can get to the campsites there, or you can keep going down this way. shoes all wet. This will take you out by the park here. Ooh, right into the sun. We turned, and we'll be right by the dog park and one of the playgrounds. And here's the dog park. Ooh. Little parking area for it. A little fall scene. Kind of going washing machine style, going the other way from where I went the first loop. Shoes are definitely wet from the grass now though. That's fun. Doing this loop backwards. Back by the other, like, tent loops. Yeah, this is the farther back loop. That seems a lot like Star Wars, other than Grogu. A lot of Bucky though. Ooh. Lots of that Ursula too. Like these like chibi style ones. Getting kind of hungry. That was the one of the loops we did earlier. We'll go start to wind back to the cabin, grab some aid, and do one more smaller loop. One more loop I want to hit on the other side. That looked good. Alright. On the path takes you all the way up to the front. If there's a right you can take into the cabin loop. Go that way, right before the front. It's actually a good run. It's an hour and 7 in, just about 8 miles. So, one more kind of little loop. Finish it off after it gets made. It is pretty cool here at this time. Been here before around this time, but this is the weekend before Halloween. It's definitely the busiest I've ever seen it. Got cars parked all down here. Well, it's construction setups too, because they're still installing a good portion of the cabins. But yeah, one of my better long runs so far. As long as I can keep it going for 4 more miles, which I think we will. I haven't seen any turkeys yet. Usually I see turkeys. One time I ran, or tried to run this path, and it was flooded out. That was fun. And this takes us back towards the cabins. See, there's actually still a mix of old ones that are still being stayed in and new ones, and a bunch of closed loops that are in different stages of tear down or construction. You got new ones over here. Different colors too. It's blue, tan, red. Over there you got the old ones. It's still definitely like vibe well with the other buildings at Fort Wilderness. The new ones are nice. A little more space. Better lighting for sure. Alright, just took a little closer look at the cabins here. Different colors of them. And a couple accessible ones as well. Looks like there's at least 1 or 2 on every loop. Which is pretty cool. They are bigger than the old ones. Yeah, just about 8.5 in. Basically one more loop where I'm gonna run to and run through. And then we will turn it around and close it out. It looks like they're probably getting ready to take that one away. They'll basically break down the deck, and then the old cabins are trailers. So they basically just hook them up and roll them out. You can actually buy them too. Some company that has them online. You can see here, the new ones are actually built. So they have an actual base for them there. These ones, looks like the insides are almost done. And they gotta do the decks. Alright, this is the other, wait, No, we went through this loop. The other loop is up here. Oops. There it is up there. This is the loop I wanted to go through. Here we go. This is a good one too. Toy Story. Oh, the Guardians ones? I haven't seen those ones yet. It's a nice fall one. I like that. That's pretty cool. The camera's being funny, so it's only filming little clips right now. We're at the loops all the way up by the water. There's a mix of cabins and campsites. That one actually behind me is the show BBC one. We're just about at 10 miles. Make our way back here. Close out with a good 12. Going through a classic cabin loop. We are just over 11, getting ready to close out this run. The whole movie projector. Fun. Some more up here. Closing out on my 12 miles. Less than a minute. This was actually one of my better long runs. Weather was awesome this weekend. Hopefully it stays like this for wine and dine. We're gonna be golden. But if you'll be at wine and dine, we'll see you then. Just hit my 12. That's gonna do it. Thank you all so much for watching. Enjoyed, like, subscribe, ring the bell, all that fun YouTubey stuff, and we'll see you next time.